disappointed that we just got a point out of this one. Felt like we deserved a little more, and we're trying to push the game. Created a couple really good chances there. Unfortunately, didn't finish. Great look by Moby there at the end. Unfortunate for that one not to fall in the back of the net. But proud of my team. They fought hard. They played good soccer. They did it against a team that's one of the best in the MLS. And now, what it means getting a point here, but you know, again, I think our team played well. They played the game the right way.
Do you worry at all about the lack of urgency, especially in the first half?
I don't think there was a lack of urgency on our part. I think Real Salt Lake is a veteran, very experienced team that knows how to, control a little bit of a rhythm. We were trying to do the same thing. They weren't giving up much. I thought they were really good defensively, taking away passing lanes, not letting us penetrate them. We were going after it. So when you play a team the caliber of Real Salt Lake, you got to finish the few chances that you create. And unfortunately, we didn't do that tonight.
John, can you talk about the formation a little bit? It looks like you went away from the 4-3-3. Gabriel Gomez comes in and plays on the left. What was the idea with the 11 tonight?
We really didn't go away. It was still a 4-3-3. It was just that Gavi was on the left, where Freddie usually is, and we wanted Gavi to come in and add a little bit more into our midfield. So we dropped him back, and he showed up, up high and back. And when he did, we sprung a player forward. So we were trying to operate out of the same system, just a change in personnel, change in tactics, to make sure that, look, they're one of the best midfields, if not the best midfield in this league. They're excellent at just passing the ball right through you, around you, dictating it so that they wear teams down. They didn't do that to us tonight, in any sense of the word. In fact, we probably did it to them a little bit. So that's to my opinion, that tactic worked. But possession doesn't get you any points. Doesn't put any balls in the back of the net.
That's 2 games in a row. Your team has had a physical confrontation on the field, and obviously there was the incident preseason. Do you think it's sort of a naivety issue with the young players, that they don't know how to control their temper, or is it something else?
Honestly, I don't even know how to answer that. I don't think it. I mean, you look at the last 2 games. So is it our fault? Because I actually don't. I think our guys showed class, and I think they showed a little bit of experience, not getting caught up in that stuff. I don't even think it was remotely our fault. I think Michael Farfan should be given a lot of credit for being an attacking player in this league, and I don't think he gets any of it. How many times was he fouled tonight? Anybody know? Because right now, I mean, this is a league-wide thing, If Morales, who I think is absolutely one of the best players in this league, can get that respect, Michael Farfan deserves it too. So I don't even know where that's coming from. I don't agree with that at all.
John, we talked a couple of weeks ago about your thoughts on the playoff number, and you said that was kind of keeping you awake at night. Is that number still kind of rolling through your head?
Yeah, it's tougher after tonight. I mean, the reality is that we have 5 home games left. We needed to get maximum points here at home. We need to steal some on the road, going to some very tough places. We have a tough stretch. The goal has been to try to put ourselves in the playoff race. So tonight was a little bit of a blow, but I still go back to, if we can play this kind of game against teams like we have the last 2 weeks, I think we can get results against anybody in this league, and that's what we have to go do right now.
John, did you feel like there was a discrepancy in fouls, or that Michael wasn't getting that kind of
Yes,
respect?
very much so.
What is it
I'm not going to talk about the officials, but how is there only 3 minutes of injury time in that game? I mean, anybody has a stopwatch who doesn't even need one. There's some crazy things that, and it's not their fault. I'm not blaming the officials, trust me. But I don't think that right now the Philadelphia Union is getting the respect that we deserve. We're a good team. We play good soccer. We try to play the ball on the ground. We have skillful players. that for me means that when other teams foul us hard and little things happen where you have altercations, through that, I mean, my opinion is that this league wants that. And at some point, we should start getting some recognition for that.
John, did you think about bringing Freddie in maybe a little bit earlier, and was there a reason for keeping that third sub?
Look, they clearly in the second half, they wanted to try to keep that game as low tempo as possible. And it was, to their credit. We had the ball a lot, but it would go out of bounds. It was taking a long time to come back in. It wasn't a game where we were putting a lot of energy in the first 10, 15 minutes of that second half. We wanted it to be that way, and our plan was to bring, a couple guys in, but the game didn't present itself like that at all.
John, when you get a clean sheet from Zach, which hasn't happened in nearly 2 months, I mean, you expect to win a match, so is there a frustration level associated with this?
Yeah, you guys can tell I'm frustrated, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not happy-go-lucky. I'm not sitting up here smiling a lot. So yeah, it is frustrating. And for us to get a shutout and not score at home, it's disappointing. But I'm encouraged by the type of soccer we play. And you guys can write whatever you want about us not getting the points but I mean, look at the standings and we're the team that's supposed to be getting our butt whooped by one of the top teams in the league, and that doesn't happen, and it hasn't happened for weeks. So now all I gotta say is we gotta come out and perform well, and if we keep performing this way, we're gonna be a really good team this year and going forward. Thank you.